Good morning and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor. Subscribe and hit the like button. If you're already subscribed, you know that I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for tuning back in and showing me some support. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I recently picked up this Holosun 507K GR, which is for green dot. I'm super excited to get this installed in my Canik. The green dot for me is personal preference. You know, you got the red dot, you got the green dot, and I personally prefer the green dot just because for my eyes it does pick up a little bit quicker. So we're just gonna make sure we're working on an unloaded firearm, which we are, and we're gonna go ahead and pop off the slide from the frame, put the frame aside, and basically we're just gonna, this little tool came with the Holosun. We're just gonna start undoing the two screws. Oop, wrong side. And this process is fairly easy. It's very straightforward. So honestly, anybody can do this. And I love the green dot from Holosun. I got one of my rival, which is the 507C, I believe is what I got on there. And man, I really like Holosun's quality and price point, and man, I don't know, I really enjoy the Holosun products. If you're in the market for a red dot or green dot, definitely check these guys out. I wanted to show you guys here that the two screws on the Canik come with some little gears, so you want to make sure you put those aside. Now when you pull them off, the optic cover here is a little tight, so you won't be able to remove it. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to take something and kind of just start poking on the back here. You got a couple holes, and then this should pry right off. I'm gonna grab something real quick. Forgot to grab something to start poking through there, and I'll be right back here. All right, so now that I got something, if you guys can see these holes right here. You can see right through those. But right behind those, you got two more holes on either side here that we gotta, those are the ones that are connected to this. So we're just gonna take something here, just a little punch, just pop it right in there. And if you guys can see, it did bring the optic plate or cover or whatever you wanna call it straight up. Just push through, it'll come right out. You'll see some oil from the manufacturer. We'll set that aside. And basically take this green dot now, and it should just fit right over here. See, this is what I love is with this MC9, you don't have to put up an adapter plate or anything. This just mounts right to the slide, and that's just awesome. I love that. So it's just gonna go right on there, and we're actually gonna take the same screws that we used. We're not going to use the screws from the Holosun that came with the Holosun, I should say. We're going to use the same screws that we used, that we removed from the factory plate. And I'm not going to include the little gears, whatever you want to call them, that are in there. I'm just going to get these on there without them. And just kind of get them finger tight. I know there's a specification, a certain how tight you're supposed to put them on there. I don't know. I just always go finger tight, and then maybe like a quarter turn extra, just to kind of be safe, or just until it just doesn't stop turning, and I don't force it. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's on there, you know, and it does co-witness, which is a nice thing. With the iron sights that are on the Canik. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have to go zero it in, but it does co-witness, which is really nice. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, there's not too much to this other than mounting it right onto the slide. Now, if you guys have done this installation, and if you guys included the little gears here, I mean, I don't know how that worked, or if it worked well or not for you, but let us know in the comments. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna try it out. If it doesn't work, obviously I could always just you know, try different screws, but I think these should be fine. I think they'll hold up just fine. And gears, I don't think you need. So regardless, if something changes, if this becomes loose after some time or loses its zero, I'll let you guys know. And now that we got the optic on there, we're gonna put it right back onto the frame. Now Canik is a little funny with this, because if you try to put it from way in here, like with the Glocks, and you go here, you're gonna hit this bar. This, I think it's the trigger bar or whatever this is, but I mean, you can't start it from way over here, which is, you gotta like push down. You see how this thing moves? You push here and it gets stuck. Push down and it'll come all the way over. But then you get stuck here, you know, and then look at that. Now it's stuck. Oh no, now we got a problem. Just push this down. If you guys ever experienced that, when your slide gets stuck, just push this. Push this down and it'll come right off. All right, so what you want to do to avoid that is kind of start. You got 2 points back here, one here, one there. Just come all the way back and sit it just right there. So that's what I use for like the guides. Now you just want to make sure up front it's not like this, you know. Obviously you want to make sure it's sitting flush, just like that, with these two here, and then that's it. So there's that. Empty mags in there, and installation is complete. It was a pretty quick process, extremely easy. Anybody could do this. I encourage you to try this on your own. It was that easy, and it took minutes to do, seconds if that, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, super quick video upload for you guys, but I hope it was educational and helpful. You know, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you have, appreciate you. God bless you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.